Good morning, everybody. Eric Keyser here. Glad to see everybody this morning. So today is, what is today? Today is 52 of 90. Can't even believe I'm getting messed up on this where I'm at. It should be easy. But anyways, today is day 52 of 90. Walk 2 miles every day for 90 days. I have completed my walk. It was an amazing walk this morning. It's beautiful out here. The birds are just all over the place. Woodpeckers, tufted tits, chickadees, Carolina wrens. We've got a mixture of red belly woodpecker and downy woodpecker around here, and we have a flicker. I've only seen one or two of the flickers. They are an amazing, beautiful bird. Don't see them that often, but they are around here. They're a woodpecker type bird with they have yellow under their wings. It's beautiful when they're in flight. So, but just want to talk a little bit about this morning when I was on my walk. I have, as you all know, made a commitment to change my life. I'm bringing myself from a dark place to a much brighter place in the future. And on this process, I have made commitments. As we all know, one of my commitments is to walk 2 miles every day, and I do this every day now. And my first 90-day sprint when I started this was to quit smoking for my physical, and I am happy to say that I did quit smoking. That is done behind me. As a matter of fact, Saturday, April 9th, will be 6 months exactly. So we pat ourselves on the back for that. That is a big win. But for the personal aspect of it, I committed myself to learn and become more fluent in ASL. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with what ASL is, ASL stands for American Sign Language. I say that because my wife is deaf, and my wife and I have been together for, it'll be 21 years in July, and it hurts me. It pains me that I have not learned or stood up to the potential of what can be and learned the ASL properly so that her and I can communicate in a more understanding manner with each other. So, growing up, did a lot of drugs, and I believe I used that as an excuse. I don't believe I did. I used it as an excuse to have a poor memory. And don't get me wrong, I do have a poor memory. My memory sucks. If I read a book, I gotta read it multiple times. But I'm actually trying to get away from that mindset, because if I think my memory sucks, my memory's gonna suck. If I think I can't learn things, I'm not gonna be able to learn things. So one thing on this journey that I have learned is that you must be positive about everything, every single thing you do. You commit to it, you believe in yourself, and you do. One of the things we learn on this journey is be, do, have. Be, do, have. Be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have what you want to have. It's not a matter of I can't, or I think I can, or I'll try. All these things are vocabulary of somebody who's not committed. Vocabulary of someone who's not willing to try. And I shouldn't even say that, because to try is to not do. So, I'm done with those days. Now, it's all about, I can do this. It will happen. I'm gonna learn this. I have learned this. It's all about how we think up here. So in my walk this morning, I was thinking to myself, I made that commitment on my first 90-day sprint. And I started doing it. I picked up an app to learn a little extra, ASL. And I was doing a little bit every day, but I kind of fell out of it. And I feel like I let myself down. I feel like I let my wife down. And it's time for me to stand up, be a man, and accept responsibility and commit. Actually make the commitment. I've committed to walk 2 miles every day. I'm making that happen. I've committed to study my Entre Institute every day. And if I'm not studying that, I'm listening to 5 Minutes of Excellence videos from T.G. Thomas, or reading a knowledge book or an inspirational book, or committed to learning something new that is going to move me forward in my education, to starting my business and starting to earn an income. So with that said, while I was walking this morning, it popped in my head and I realized it. But also last night, let me say this first. When I had the app, I noticed there was a lot of sign languages in the app that my wife didn't recognize, and I felt like she thought some of these things were incorrect. They were teaching people wrong, and I felt like it wasn't what she needed. So I have recently downloaded I have signed up for another group on Facebook. It's an ASL group, and I plan to utilize this group just like I utilize our groups here in Entre. And I am going to speak with some people on in the group, and try to get some help so that I can learn. I'm going to study what these people do in the group so that I can learn ASL and become more fluid in it. And I'm committed to that. I'm going to make this happen, because to make a commitment and to become excellent in all 3 of my P's, I must balance my 3 P's: my physical, my personal, and my professional life. And in my opinion, in order to balance my personal relationship with self, relationship with my wife, this is something I must do. And I'm going to do it. I'm committed to do it, and it will happen. So I just wanted to share that this morning. I'm sorry I went on a little bit of a rant, but I felt like it needed to be shared, and I'm going to hold myself accountable. That's why I'm posting this here, to let you guys know. And that's pretty much it for today. So with that said, today's day 52. Walk 2 miles every day for 90 days complete. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.